In this video, we will be dissecting Antoine Watteau's Pilgrimage to Cythera, 1717, oil on canvas. When Antoine used this painting to gain entry into the French Academy of Art in 1717, it caused an artistic revolution. It was a classic Rococo piece depicting the lives of French aristocrats, but it did it in such a way that they had to create an entire genre to correctly classify this piece. Thus sparked Fete Galante. Fete Galante is a genre of art depicting elegantly dressed individuals engaging in a sort of play in nature. It shifted the time period's focus from depictions of churches and ceremonies to frivolous engagement with lavish undertones. Essentially, it depicted rich people playing in the park in their finest attires. In the background of this clip, you will see outlines being drawn to analyze the way Watteau posed each of these couples. This will be addressed later in the video. Watteau was an artist with a very different personal life than the lives of whom he painted. He grew up in poverty and had frequent health issues that ultimately caused his early death at the age of 36. Though he did not have many years to actively create, the paintings he made stood apart from the crowd. His Fete Galante paintings were revolutionary. He used a color palette of light, airy colors and a brushstroke that blended the subject with the background. These techniques allowed for the haze we see in Pilgrimage to Cythera. When analyzing the foreground, to the right of the painting we see a statue of the goddess of love, Aphrodite, and to the left we see a lavishly decorated boat. These two items allude to the idea that the couples are either going to or departing from the island of Cythera. There is much debate among art historians as to which of these is true, but it is believed that the couples closer to the boat are more fluid with each other and in their moments. This would convey that they are going to Cythera rather than coming home from it. As they get closer to the boat, they are further into their journey to the island, allowing them to feel the love. An important thing to note about Watteau's paintings is that he posed each individual intentionally. He aimed to find the slowest movements and most refined attitudes. The couples furthest from the right are the least comfortable with each other. We see this in the way that the woman's body is posed away from the man, with the Cupid tugging at her dress as to encourage her to embark with him. The second couple from the right are slightly more comfortable with each other. The man is fully pulling the woman up from her seated position to begin their journey to the island, but there is no further need for encouragement. The third couple from the right are in the very middle of the pathway to the boat. They are about to head down the path. The woman is facing backwards towards the right, and the man is facing the left. His arm around her is guiding her towards the boat. Her dress appears to also be going to the left with the man, which would allude to her taking one last look before heading down towards the boat. Once we go down to the bank, you see three couples standing tightly together. The furthest right of those couples appear with the man's arms around the woman's waist. They appear to be embracing while walking. Their faces are tight together, which shows that they are engaged in either a conversation or a joyous encounter. The middle couple appear to be nearing a kiss, with their faces close and their arms embracing. The leftmost couple of the three couples have the woman's arms hugging the man's arm as they share a joyous laugh together. We are now left with the last two couples from the left-hand side closest to the boat. The second couple from the left appear to have the man preparing the woman to get onto the boat with his hands on her sides. The leftmost couple in the painting appear with the man holding the woman and the woman holding the man's arm, possibly sharing a last embrace before embarking on the journey to the island of Cythera. All couples, in order from left to right, are increasingly fluid with their movements and also increasingly comfortable with their partners. The closer they are to the boat, the less hesitance there is to board it. Antoine Watteau created Pilgrimage to Cythera as a bright and hazy scene with a beautiful journey ahead. The island of Cythera was the birthplace of Aphrodite and said to be the island of love. He sent these couples out onto a Fete Galante to embark on a journey of love. The Fete Galante genre as a whole would not exist without Antoine Watteau and the Pilgrimage to Cythera.